Na jó estét, szervusztok, sziasztok, töltjük be az állást, ahol tartottunk. Igen, itten a rendőr állomáson, ahol igen, némi ilyen szexista, nem szexista, szektista elemek, vagy hát szóval, hogy ilyen megbolondult fura rendőrök vannak.
Come on, Rocket, you can't stay mad at me.
Wanna bet?
Not after the last one.
How about you just don't piss me off any further till we're off this flark and we're off.
Hol ez ki?
Just like we're fighting our way out. Force decree our fight! Are certain these numbers are the enemy?
De mit akartunk tőlem, te?
Bullying is a universal sign of bad guys!
These halls will soon be deserted.
Hogy négy. Szükségosan mindenit meg.
I prefer our last encounter with Novapor.
Hopefully all Novapors are like these guys!
Cause they're bonkers, that's why!
Ojjjjj, kapjuk le.
This dazed fool will no longer sully the Novacor! Do they seem like they want to talk about it? Are we certain these Novacor are the enemy?
Bullying is a universal sign of bad guys!
Ha, még van valaki?
You know you're glowing, right?
Perhaps they have developed
Itt erre.
Crush them, Drax!
Sziasztok, oda hozzájuk.
Just don't stop shooting!
Let loose, Rocket! Little crowded in here!
I prefer our last encounter with Novapor!
Not exactly top form!
Incoming!
Azaz. Búnyó. Búnyó hátán.
Station!
These halls will soon be deserted!
Cut to pieces!
Cause they're bonkers, that's why!
Azaz. Gyerünk. Keményen toljuk.
What's next, Peter?
Oké, így is játszhatjuk a apám. Azt összetörtük. Jól van. Na szóval jól belestünk itt
Let's not
rögtön
wait around.
Jeez!
a
this is
kellős
not where I
közepébe.
thought this day was going.
De nézzük meg csak itt körül. Biztos nem volt itt semmi. Hopp.
There could be survivors or more. Whatever their deal is.
Ah, jó. Az csak egy olvasnivaló volt, akkor ott kezébe. Wow. Jó, hogy
Pursue the non-believers. All must behold her gift.
vannak. Minden csenka dolog. Minden erőforrás nagyon jól jön. Kell az nekünk. Jó, hogy visszajöttünk körbenézni. Van kis golyó.
All must see. All
You don't
will
know this sort of
believe.
thing is happening at Nova stations everywhere?
what they get for being
Ah,
jacked
ez
into an
nagyon ilyen
ecosystem that
fanatikus, fantasztikus
Hey, you said we
fanatikus.
need to go up, right?
more up than this, but it's a start.
Never thought I'd be
Arra
fighting
fölfelé.
Novacor again.
They are no
Nézzünk
longer
körül ide lent.
Yeah, this don't count.
But
Hopp,
who
hopp,
or
hopp,
what
hopp, hopp,
are
mit
they?
találtunk?
What's with that glowing?
Rózsaszín dobozka. Kinek a kinézet? Nova Corps outfit.
Find the
Zsaru
invaders.
ruhát kapjon.
None must escape.
How did the world mind not foresee
Zsaru
this?
ruhát kérlek szépen.
I highly doubt that.
A kis növényünknek. Ezzel most megsértődhetne egyébként. I am Groot. Groot.
Maybe Corel took her ship back to Xandar to report.
Akkor
Look,
menjünk szorosan.
what the hell have we
Mondjuk már.
wandered into?
Check out that big guy.
Ez nagy.
Don't look like no Nova to me.
Behold the magic flowing to the altar.
There's no such thing as magic, right? Come on, let's get moving before these whack drops spot us.
Ez semmi jónak nem néz
It's
ki.
like we stumbled on some creepy cult.
I told you, it ain't our problem.
Elég
It will be.
creepy, az biztos. Ezzel
No
egyetértek.
Nova, no fine, no problem.
We should probably tell someone.
Yeah, tell it to your diary. Come on, down here.
How do you know?
I don't. I'm just putting distance between us and those whack jobs.
This door's locked.
I said down here.
Ott lent lesz dolog. Jó, csak én ez körbenézek. Van-e valahol bármi, ami érdekes lehet? Nincsen, nem rejtettek el itt semmi.
Good of you to join us.
What's the harm in checking?
What's the harm? Oh, let's just pay our fine. Let's just look around. Let's just stumble onto a Florkin cult mutiny.
Who says I can't? This is his fault. In fact, I'm done talking to him.
To who?
You!
Too late.
Groot, tell Mr. One more room him and me are done. Fine.
Jó van.
Quill, Groot says you and me are done.
This is not productive to our egress from this station.
So, you think?
Yeah, I'll deal with the door. Someone's gotta get us out of here.
Purge the faithless.
Flarkin Scott! Can nothing go easy?
Hogy? Igen, az anyád!
This hardly seems fair.
So fight dirty!
Busted open the Nova Corps crackpot.
Push it!
Perhaps the sorcerer imbued them with special powers. Don't be so superstitious. I didn't want to be here.
They do not seem interested, rodent!
Time!
You don't speak better! They haven't found the Milano!
Well, don't tell them about it.
We should have trusted the rodent's instincts!
How was I supposed to know this is how it would turn out?
Keep an
Várjál,
eye
én
out
a...
for the big one we saw!
Just like a Nova officer to kick you when you're down!
It seems the sorcerer we saw has bewitched no
Reading room through.
Don't be so superstitious.
Keep on it!
If it weren't for that fancy pants Nova Corps armor, I swear.
Hey, Quill!
Gyerünk, 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 gyerünk!
Another crazed Nova soldier down!
Nem lesz jó.
too fast!
Don't blame me! Blame well!
The sorcerer's buzzing lords are persistent!
Yup! Those mines are gonna be an issue!
Nyomassuk, nyomjad.
This position is strategically compromised! Let's bring them down to our level! Over this way! That's it, you big guy!
These flarkers won't let up!
Guys really starting to pick me off!
Oké, összetörve. Mindenki. Valaki még van.
Think they saw us spying on them? Wrap them up, bud!
Note to self.
Try
Try not to
again!
die!
Nuke them!
Man, and I thought normal Centurions were bad.
És energia. Jó. És energia.
These bombs are making things way too crowded!
I saw time for a little crowd control. Take him out!
Az.
Good work, you two! I don't think we need to worry about those mines!
Ordinary sportsmanlike of them! Their mutiny does not imply honor! Hit him down, group!
They better watch there! Finally! Watch my clocking back while I...
Végeztünk.
You sure you can get it open?
You gonna second guess me every step of the way?
I'm not!
There, let's go.
I wasn't second guessing, I'm just...
Sure.
Legyen, nyomassuk bele.
Secure the station.
These doors have been barricaded. Means someone at least tried to resist.
Bad lot of good it did them.
We don't know that. There could still be others on the station. Or maybe those were the survivors who fled on the Hallows Hope.
Were we in the same elevator?
Gamora's right. At least I hope she is. They can't all be dead. Is that?
Let's just pretend we didn't see that.
So, let's Larkin go already.
Sweep Sector 7. The intruders must be found.
I knew... Saw it coming a parsec
Kicsit
away.
beakadtunk
You
az előbb.
foresaw mutiny of the entire station.
I knew something would go wrong. Ain't no good comes from paying fines.
Na. Mutasd már ezt az Y-t.
Alright, Hangar, here we come.
What the flark was that docking number?
R7 3-4
Wow, menjünk és
PM.
Are you
emelkedünk.
serious?
Always.
You're my new favorite person, Muscles. No, not really. There she is. Come to Papa. 4PL.
Ott vagy.
Done.
Jó, jó.
All right. Bay is clear. Extending catwalks. And... Flark.
What's up?
The clamps won't release. Those whack jobs must have triggered a lockdown.
Can you override it?
Wouldn't be much of a lockdown if I could. I can hold her in position and get the engines warmed up, but you're gonna have to release those clamps manually.
Alright, release the clamps and don't die.
Akkor erre.
All faithful converge on the central hangar. None can escape her
Let
light.
us deal with these rebels.
Focus on the clamps, Peter! We'll try to keep them off you!
Haj!
Are you making progress, Peter Quill?
Slowly but surely, looks
How
like.
exactly do we release these things?
What am I, a user's manual? Just shoot the flark in face! Watch the blaster fire, or you're buffing out her chassis.
I prefer the battle-worn aesthetic.
Those clamps are full iridium, but they should be weak at the joint.
Hogy lekapjuk azokat onnan földről.
How exactly do we release these things?
What am I, a user's manual? Then shoot the blocking thing!
Ojej!
Okay, shoot the clamps.
Time's
I can
up.
do this.
Oksa.
Guys,
Hop.
huddle up.
Ojej! Na, csak kinyögjük.
Why'd you call us in,
Elég
Peter?
véletlenül,
I, for one,
oké.
am doing great out there.
That's a my assassin, so perhaps he wants you out of my way.
Or maybe he
Csak
wants you
hol
to
vagy?
sit back and watch so you can learn from a pro.
I think we should let these Blark bags close in. That way it'll be their doom, not ours.
Are you questioning our tactics, Quill?
Think about it. No one fights sturdier than us. So if they get too close, fake a fall and take their heads off. Who's with me?
I feel
Can't believe I'm missing Thanos right now.
Those clams are cold-rolled iridium, but they should be weak at the joint!
Jó, akkor kis csávó megint valami
So
gombokat
why do you
nyomtak
want
titkó.
clams?
working on it.
Not one of the locked down space
One
pods!
where they clamp together and shoot!
Try to keep them from swarming.
I thought that was your job! How exactly do we release these things?
What am I, a user's manual? Then shoot the blocking thing!
Last time someone got stabbed.
Are you making progress, Peter Quill?
Slowly but surely, looks like.
Those clams are cold-rolled iridium, but they should be weak at the joint!
Gamora! Run them through!
Like a hot knife.
Think these guys would mind getting out of the way?
I do not think you will find them compliant.
Look for the squad where they clamp together and shoot!
Took down one of the Nova Corps nut jobs!
Chuck!
They are not insects, though they are as troublesome.
How exactly do we release these things?
What am I, a user's manual? Then shoot the blocking thing!
This is how it's done.
Surely true Nova Corps would not fall this easily.
Aw, you're gonna hurt their crazy feelings!
Those clams are cold-rolled iridium, but they should be weak at the joint!
Look out!
Hey, Rocket! Can you get us
For
some
the
tunes
squad
for the
where they clamp
Milano?
together and shoot!
Are you making progress, Peter Quill?
How exactly do we release these things?
What am I, a user's manual? Then shoot the blocking thing!
Azt ott kell lekapkodosni, azaz.
Surely true Nova Corps would not fall this easily.
Azt akarja.
Aw, you're gonna hurt their crazy feelings!
Jó.
Those clamps are cold-rolled iridium, but they should be weak at the joint!
Chop them up!
Drax! Try to keep them off Peter!
It's good! I'm good!
Look for the squad where they clamp together and shoot!
Keep them busy, crew!
Are you making progress, Peter Quill?
Slowly but surely, looks like.
How exactly do we release these things?
What am I, a user's manual? Then shoot the blocking thing!
Try to keep them from swarming!
They are not insects, though they are as trouble. One down!
Ajaj, nekem itt tett.
Watch the blaster fire, or you're fucking out her chassis.
I prefer the battle-worn aesthetic.
Jó.
String them up, crew! Think these guys are mind getting out of the way?
Feel free to ask them!
Surely true Ugyanakkor would not fall this easily! Aw, you're gonna hurt their crazy
I
feelings!
thought you'd never ask! Drax! Try to keep them off Peter!
It's good! I'm good! Okay, shoot well, I just do this!
Take your time! Not busy or anything!
Man,
Knock
I
some
totally
sense
laid
into
out that psycho soldier!
Something done! What is next
Stay
here,
down.
Quill?
Drax is down, Peter! Do something!
Hold on, big guy!
We need you on your feet, big guy!
Think these guys would mind getting out of the way?
Watch the blaster fire, or you're fucking out her chassis.
I prefer
Átmegyünk ide, itt is van valahogy. Skodál.
the assassin has proved fallible!
Jó, jó.
Sacks, I'll be right there!
All right, I'm hooked
Okay,
into the
hold on,
Lando
mate.
systems.
Where's my tunes?
I got your Scuddy Terry music.
Fix that cuckoo Nova Corman's clock!
These renegades are relentless!
Thank me later!
What's next, Peter? Try to keep them from swarming!
I thought that was your job! Hey, Rocket! Can you get us some tunes for the Milano?
Is that really what's important right now?
Stop the short, Bruce!
Surely true Ugyanakkor would not fall this easily!
At least there's no
Nem lesz jó,
Victorians.
nem lesz jó.
Drax! Try to keep them off Peter! Don't
It's
make
good!
them
I'm
habit.
good!
Watch the blaster fire, or your engines are hot, seat warmers.
Oké,
Oh shit!
jó.
Got her!
Kiszabadítottuk.
Careful! You wanna do it!
Mindjárt ott hátul el volt.
Get ready! Now! Move, move, move! No! Hold them back!
Do you think you'll have anything left?
Leléptünk.
Now what?
We should set course for Contraxia. Lay bare our issues over a cold catastrophe.
I don't hate it, but... We should report what we saw first, right?
Because that's our biggest problem, Quill. Come on, Groot, we got scut to do.
Rocket! What's with him?
The abomination is never happy.
Rocket's got a point, though. Our comms are flarked, the tracker's still counting down, and Corel could be anywhere in the universe. It's not looking good.
We are in the place between hard rocks.
You mean a rock in a hard place.
That is what I said.
Helen knows we could use a night off. So, Contraxia?
We should go to nowhere instead.
Ah, another suitable location to partake in liberal libations.
To report what we saw. Me and Cosmo go way back. He's chief of security. He'll make sure the right people know about the rock.
And the tracker and fine?
Rocket's got a guy in nowhere. We kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Okay. I'll set the coordinates. Maybe talk to Rocket.
Jó, van, akkor beszéljünk mordája.
Peter Quill, what does killing 2 birds with 1 stone signify?
You mean solving 2 problems with a single solution?
Ha! I knew it! There are no birds on nowhere.
Depends if she our count. Saw a few of them last time.
I'm sorry, Drax. I
No,
thought
man,
paying her
that's
fine would make
absolutely
things
no.
better, but it just made things more complicated.
Do not apologize, Peter Quill. Our encounter with Novacor has given me clarity of purpose. We must investigate and fight this.
Whoa there, Drax. We ain't fighting Novacor if we can help it. We'll just let Cosmo handle this.
The soldiers we encountered were not acting like Novacor officers. And those robed priests, it was all very disturbing.
Quill, seriously? Just make it fast, okay?
És ezt nem értük el, nem volt elég.
I'd rather be anywhere
Jó,
else.
akkor nem költünk semmire.
Hey, guys? What's up?
Nothing at all, Quill. Not a thing.
Something wrong with Groot?
Nope. He's just, defoliating. Seasonal thing.
Come on, I know you're lying. You guys are planning something.
What we do ain't none of your business.
Can't we just talk about it?
Ja, beszéljük már meg, nem
Talking
kezd a
ain't worth
sértődött
scut if
játék.
you don't put your money where your mouth is.
Things are gonna get better, I promise. We'll fix it.
Just like you promised before Seknarf.
Come on, Rocket.
What? You gonna tell me I'm a valued member of your crew again? Leave us alone, Quill.
Legyél már ilyen sértődött.
Rocket?
Flark off, Quill!
Ó,
Come on, guys.
Groot says go away.
Let's talk about it.
Leave us alone.
Groot,
No,
reason
that's
with
me.
him?
Groot don't want to talk to you.
Rocket.
hány verzió van?
Groot? Guys.
Nem válaszolna.
Rocket! Groot?
Jó van, akkor pukkadjatok meg.
Well, that didn't last long.
Perhaps we should...
Az a láma az eltűn. De akkor hol tűnt a láma?
Ah, yes. The dehydrated eggs are foul.
I bet Corral would have found whatever we tried to hide anyways.
Can't believe Quill's such a bootlicker. What's with his obsession with bending over for Novacore? Respect them? Please. Blue Flack Nards know how to do is arrest people trying to make a living and slap them with scut-bug and fines. Nope, it's that simple, and Quill still wants to pay up. After all we've done for him.
I must admit, I've...
So those coordinates.
They're in your console.
Got it.
Do you ever ponder how different your lives would have been had you joined the Nova Corps?
Ott volt
You
a
asking me
lámi.
or Peter?
Ott Pascal.
Assassin,
Calm down. I'm just going to the bathroom.
Szia!
I am not agitated.
You just looked at me like you wanted to stab me.
My apologies. I have been told I have an angry thinking face.
Did Rocket say that?
No, it was Hovat, my late wife.
Oh, sorry.
She used to compliment my contemplative scowls. She found them very arousing.
All right, I'm out of here.
I need to clear my mind. This book is not helping.
If you need a recommendation, I just finished the World Mind's post-mortem on ineffective planetary scale battle tactics of the Galactic War.
What part of this would help clear my mind?
None. It's very upsetting to read.
White Wedding. Ó, van itt anyag. Kárhogy nem lehet.
Nowhere, here we come. Nowhere. Last spaceport on the edge of the known universe and home to the best black market deals you can find.
And surprisingly good
That's
noodles.
me.
You ever wondered what kind of person found it was like, oh look, the severed head of a giant seeing holes in it and live inside?
They wanted the brain tissue. Very rare, very valuable. The marketplace came after, along with the noodles.
You're certain this Cosmo is trustworthy, Peter Quill?
Of course, he's chief of security.
And nowhere.
And as such, probably deals in Novacore all the time. Trust me, he's gonna want to know about the rock.
What are they doing back there?
Shenanigans, likely.
See you never, flark bags!
Are Rocket and Groot, did they really leave?
Yes.
It looks like it.
Do we know where they went?
You're the last to talk to them.
Yeah, Rocket seemed pissed off. Try to behave while we're gone, okay? Maybe when we get back, I'll ask Groot to give you a bath. Guess you were right. Turns out we couldn't trust those guys.
I still have faith that the tree will bring the rodent to reason.
At least you're still here.
I wouldn't want to miss your meeting with Cosmo.
Úgy nézem.
Hypothetically, if Rocket and Groot don't come back, I wonder if we should rename the team. It's a question. People
Akkor ők már kimentek, mi?
blow everything up.
Fair point. Then I suggest Savers of the Galaxy.
Not sure.
Nagyon menjünk.
Fine, whatever. We'll talk to Cosmo and then we'll go out and have a good time.
You think Cosmo will actually believe us?
Like I said, we go back. Plus, he's probably already heard about what's happening. All we do is confirm the rumor. Maybe he'll even give us a reward.
Please keep the spaceport clear.
Have you had dealings with this Cosmo murderess?
We've circled back to that name, have we?
Victim serial. Your hands aren't exactly clean.
I kind of think it adds to the charm of the place.
Didn't think I'd miss.
Certain places and people are sometimes unexplained.
That's surprisingly profound, Drax.
I told you to move these containers. We've got another shipment coming in.
What about Rocket and Groot?
What about them? They left.
Akkor az ismert világegyetem söpredéke?
Beg them to come back.
You could
Vagy hogy is volt az a
apologize.
szöveg?
That's your advice?
The apology does not need to be sincere.
Then what's the point?
Apologize? To him? No way! If anything, he should apologize to me. We agreed to build this team together, and he just decides to run off when things don't... Let's just find Cosmo.
If Rocket doesn't come back, we'll need a contingency plan for getting rid of the Nova Tracker.
Why? We have not yet spent our ill-gotten gains.
We could still pay the
Az ott
fine.
lámpa, vagy
But we'd
pedig...
have to go all the way to New Xandar to do it. What if we get there and it's compromised too?
Milyen van? Milyen szarai vannak. Vagy valami hasonló. A fogadhajtóverseny lesz? De morcos, de
If I
morcos.
were Rocket, where would I be? I mean, hypothetically. Thanks, Drax.
Saw you come in. Haven't seen an M-class in a while. Not since Yondu went down, anyway.
You know Yondu?
Used to. Long time ago. Before he got sent to the kiln. Heard one of his own crew turned him in.
Yeah, that life catches up to everyone eventually.
What's taking them? Their ship docked 40 ticks ago.
Alright, let's get our luggage. Made it, Terrence. I'm waiting for someone.
How do we find this Cosmo?
We head to his tower on the far side of the market. That's where he keeps an eye on things. Hey there. I need to talk to Cosmo. He in his tower?
Something else I can help you with?
No. I think we're good.
I'm on nowhere. Move on, please.
Oké, akkor lépcsőzünk. De arra jó volt, hogy menet közben azért csak összegyűjtöttünk pár cuccost.
How exactly do you know him?
Was he also a prisoner of the Chitauri?
Nope, we met right here, back when I was in the Ravagers.
Dishonorable killers and thieves.
The Ravagers actually did some good during the war.
Even the mangiest of mutts will behave. It befits them.
Whatever bad stuff we all did is behind us. We're the good guys now.
Right. Heroes for hire. Except no one will hire us.
Maybe Cosmo will have a fetch quest for us or something. We might even come out ahead on this. Keep an eye on your things. These kooks are a bit hands-on, if you know what I mean.
Did they have fortune tellers on Earth, Peter Quill?
There were people who claim to be able to see the future, sure.
I've encountered them on several planets. Strange that's one of the things
That and walking on two legs. I always imagined aliens would be more alien.
Ez van, miről beszélünk?
These charlatans are incessant. I cannot hear my own thoughts. Soothsayers on Katath were unable to predict its demise.
No one could predict what Thanos would do.
A friend of yours, is that correct? Store-bought, wasn't it? Has my
Hatalmas szemgolyó van a fej helyén.
problem of yours?
What? I've never needed any elixir.
Mantis, what
Oh.
are you? Do you still have those suicidal urges?
What? No?
Huh. And you thought joining a team would be bad for you. Hi. Sunlord, right? Is it Rockstar?
It's Star-Lord.
Hey, that's right. I forget which version of you I've met. Did you do the thing yet?
What is the thing she is referring to?
No idea.
Hi. I don't know if we've met yet. I'm... No. It's not... Oh, you poor... No, he's lying! I mean... Oh... Where the Kotati take root, the broken promise of all will be mended. Mantis, you okay? Oh, hey, Gamora! You look less depressed.
Thanks.
Don't worry. It's always weird the first time.
Celestial Madonna!
Fuck. Hi, guys.
You should not be in this place.
Actually, I'm exactly where I need to be. I think. No. Yes, this is where I need to be. Or needed to be. Am needed, yes. Wait, why are you here?
You cannot keep leaving the sanctuary. It's not safe. There are rumblings in the galaxy.
When aren't there rumblings in the galaxy? Yuck, okay. If you're gonna keep making that face. It was nice seeing you again, Gamora. Star Guy. Green Meanie. Okay, bye.
So, Gamora, you and Mantis seem close.
We've met.
Okay.
You are being evasive, woman.
Wait, woman? That's the nicest thing you've ever called me.
I told Peter Quill I would try. That is not the point.
I'm not gonna ask, but if you wanted to talk about it...
We met after I escaped from a failed job. I was in bad shape. I'd probably be dead if Mantis hadn't found me.
She saved your life.
Yep. End of story.
That is not the end of the story.
I know, big guy. Let's just not push it right now.
Azt hiszem, jobban nem feszeget.
Who are those men with the insect woman?
Priests of Palma.
I have heard of their cowardice.
More pacifists than cowards. But I can see how
Don't you start eyeballing me.
It's a wonder this head hasn't collapsed in on itself yet.
Don't overthink it, Drax. Mantis gets in everyone's head. Let's get you.
Na várjál.
So, you want us to bring them back here?
Not necessary. Transport will be waiting once you've captured the target.
That'll work. We'll be in touch.
Ja, hova akartok
Let's go,
transportálni?
Groot.
What's the big idea, man?
Think you got me confused with somebody else, pal.
Come on, Rocket, let's talk about this.
Can you believe this guy?
You can't just quit. We need you.
Oh, well, I don't need you. Find some other sucker to keep your shit together.
You're more than just...
I
Oh,
know that
nem tudom szép.
mob anywhere. Itaquil.
Actually, maybe we can stick around for a bit.
Last time I see you, you was running away from Mordilla. With your britches off and done.
Get ready for a fight.
I'm always ready.
What the? I don't know what's going on here, but I thought we was friends, Eta. Or did you forget about me?
No,
Ha megmondom őszintén, nem
I don't remember
emlékszem.
meeting you, man, sorry.
Miért is emlékeznék?
How the hell could you forget?
Look, there was a couple of years there where things got a little bit blurry, okay? You know, picking up missions, strange women, alien alcohol.
So, just like now?
I can't believe this. You and me, Storm Riders, together till the end.
What is he talking about?
Ez kezd egy lepizarabb lenni, gyerekek.
It's a song, right?
It is.
Of course it's a song. The one that was playing when Peter and me made our unbreakable blood oath.
We did?
Unbreakable blood oath? That is a serious commitment, Peter Quill.
Oh, no, whoa, wait, of course, I remember. You, me, the music.
Tells you what, Peter. How about you and me? Storm ride together!
Here we go!
You wanted to sing a song.
Together till the end, gotta finish the fight. 'Cause this storm gonna rage till the end of the night. Come on, Lita! Together! Roaring like a hurricane! Ride the storm!
Peter, if this is you genuinely trying to sing right now, we are in serious trouble.
What's going on, Ita? I thought you loved this song. Keep going! And get it right this time. Let's go! Together till the end, now we look to the sky. Lightning strikes twice, now it's all through the fly. Sing with me, Vita. Driving through the pouring rain. Ride the storm. Storm Rider. Storm Rider. Yeah. Yeah. That's the spirit, Ita. Oh, come here.
Oh.
Come on. That's it.
For Flark's sake. Let's go, Groot.
Good times, good times, good times! You running the Ravages now? I hear you're doing time in the kill.
Me? No, I got a new crew now. You? Still doing that, thing you do?
No, sirree. Novacor nabbed my partner on Molivia. But that's okay. I got a new business partner now. Into animal husbandry, you can say. Except, ain't no animal gonna have no husbands after she's through with them. Which reminds me, I'd best be going.
Oh, really? That's too bad.
Well, listen, Ita. I want to apologize for almost shooting you.
Oh, you weren't actually gonna shoot me?
Oh, I would've. Right in the head.
Oh.
But that's not the way to treat a Storm Rider, is it? Right, so I got you this instead.
What is it?
It's a ticket for Collector's Emporium. Yeah, I bought it thinking I'd have time to go and check out the oddities.
Wow, thanks, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, my pleasure. And remember, ride the storm, storm riders, storm riders.
Okay. Bye.
Nice one, Peter.
Hú.
Could have been worse.
Gyerekek, ez durva volt.
Where's Rocket?
The rodent left the bar once he realized you would not be killed.
Great.
Erre pihenünk, rá is pihenünk egy pillanatot. Na, itt is vagyunk.
Lots more ghosts hanging around. Something is making them come back.
I've seen some crazy things, but ghosts?
Yeah, on the house.
Really? Thanks.
Least I can do. If you hadn't talked him down, I'd have to close up and get the biohazard team in to clean your brains off everything.
Right. Thanks, I guess.
Don't mention it.
I was going to have to spend the rest of the
Bit too cynical for me.
So,
Telling you. Wow, you've got.
You said it.
At least you have them.
Aw. Do we just
I'm
have a
telling
moment?
you, this plan can't slit your throat.
And there she is.
You want to know a secret? I'm just an illusion, a specter. I'm not really here.
I couldn't tell. You look real enough to me.
Tényleg csak egy illúzió vagy?
Am I?
You want to know another secret? Something big is happening. Something great. Do you want to hear about it?
If you're trying to calm me into buying you around, it's not gonna work.
I'm telling you this.
Jaj!
You mean hangovers?
Over.
Csinálj, csak úgy lövöld.
I suppose the fermented spike eggs he made me try.
I guess that makes sense in an uncomfortable truth kind of way.
I need to leave.
Something wrong?
It's not your business, Peter Quill. Do not wait for me.
Who's that? Drax!
Azért ugye, mi van? Mindenki itt hagy.
Watch yourself, jerky bread guy! Can you believe that?
Egyedül maradtunk.
Guess I'll go talk to Cosmo alone.
Teljesen egyedül maradsz. Körbe. Jó, ezt érzékeltük bentről. És erre az irányba nem tudod valaki nyitni az ajtót akkor? Ja nem, mert akkor nem tudta volna.
What's wrong, honey? You look terrible. This is a place to forget your troubles.
Got one thing left to do, and then I plan on doing some serious forgetting.
Elég, hogy játszottunk a gyerekekkel, lelőtte. Nagyon mennek vagyunk. Hé! Csortok tőlünk egy csomó pénzt.
This is turning into a real scut day.
A kis csávó.
The only thing that can heal pain is time.
But the words, and I know
Maybe a gaudy bauble will make me feel better. Might as well get something to commemorate the time my team ditched me. That's actually pretty cool. And buying it made me feel better.
Kéne érezni, hogy kis cuki valamit, hogy vagyunk magát. Pénzünket így jól elszórjuk lassan. Várjál mindig. Ha. Dögök. Csak ott. Ez másik lépcső. Itt mint a láttunk volna. Akkor megvan a filmmel lévő cég. Shit. 500.
Abandoned. Hard to say, but it looks like it's almost ready to pay out. Okay, one game. No lemons. Yes! Oh, purple! That's a jackpot! Why are you paying out? Fatal error? Please contact local. Ah, crap! You gotta be fucking kidding me!
Hát azt hiszem ezzel nagyon befürödtünk.
Still broken. Lousy game.
Végzetes síba. First.
You must have a good nose. All I can smell is the brains.
She's hova? Na ezen az állomáson egészen el lehet tévedni lassan. Van valami, azért bemegyünk. Még emlékszik, hol merre vagyunk?
afternoon, Captain. Tired of reading the midway? Ready to try your luck, or is it skill? Couldn't be simpler. Find the ball, win the pariahs. What do you say?
This isn't one of those games where I have no chance of winning, is it?
Captain. Don't you know your onions, Captain? The good Bolshevik cleaned up the boardwalk. No grip, no grab, no cheats, no cons, no sir.
So I can win.
How about this, Captain? We play a friendly low-stakes game just to prove that I'm on the up and up. What do you say, Captain? What do you say?
Fine, I'm in.
Sure.
But don't try anything funny.
Not me, Captain, not me. I run my game straight as an arrow. See? The ball's in this cup. Now, keep your eyes glued as it moves. All right. The cups are set. Make your...
The left cup. My left.
Well, hell, I'll be. You got it, Captain. Winner, chicken dinner. Congratulations. You got a sharp pair of peepers. Here's your winnings. See? My game's on the level and plumb true. A game of chance means you always have a chance to win.
Yes, you're right.
Sharp as a tack, Captain. How about we play again? Maybe raise the stakes just a smidgen?
Start shuffling.
Na
Get
legyen
ready
még
to
egy.
pay out.
1500!
Confidence, that's what I like to see. Keep your
Ajaj.
eyes up with the ball. Here we go, Captain.
Jobbra, jó, középre.
The ball's in the middle.
Oh, basszus!
That's too bad, Captain. Looks like you lose.
I was positive that's where the ball was.
The eyes play tricks. Sometimes the mind can't keep up.
Something tells me it's not my eyes playing tricks.
A nasty bob, Captain. Thanks for the lettuce. Have yourself a fun day.
Hey, wait! Come back here!
Átcseszés volt. Ez tudka átcseszés volt.
We are hiring on the mining rigs if you're looking for work. Someone's gotta keep this place up and running.
Got a job, thanks.
Tickets for the next drive. Still available. Can I interest you in a lottery ticket? The jackpot is 5 million units and climbing.
You say 5 million? Imagine what you could do with that.
Pay off crippling debt.
Pay Corral, fix up the Milano, give the team a huge bonus.
Are you ready to buy the jackpot of a lifetime?
How will I know if I win?
You are encouraged to return to nowhere to verify your ticket. After verification, and an excessive verification fee, the jackpot will be transferred to your account.
1000ért.
I'll take one.
Igen, mit veszítettünk most már?
Smile on you. More than she smiled on me.
Right. Guess I'll be seeing you in a few rotations.
With any luck, sir, with any luck. Good for you, bad for me. Lottery tickets, current jackpot, estimated at almost $5.
Vettünk egy lottót.
Hello,
Mire
young.
megkereső?
Always get a few rotations away. So how can one tell one rotation from the next?
I was hoping to buy another ticket. You know, double my chances.
Unfortunately, that is against the rules. It's
Nem engedi, hogy kettőt vegyük.
to follow the rules. Lottery tickets, current
Hard work keeping this place up and running. But it's one of the only honest jobs available.
Jó, ott.
But you also can.
Really need this for the ship?
Looks like you've got a lot of parts here.
Just about everything. Mostly refurbished, of course. Hard to get new equipment since the war.
Well...
You looking for something particular?
I wonder if you have something I could use to remove, Nova Core Disabler.
7A12 series. 2G2, maybe? Nope. That one's decommissioned. I know. I got something that should work, no matter what.
Ezerötért?
And you're sure this will remove the disabler?
It'll do exactly what it's supposed to.
That's great. Thanks.
Na, meglátjuk. Szerinted hány dolog fog besülni? Fuckó minden! Csajokhoz nem mehetünk be.
Find me? I'm just looking for my lost ticket.
Directly off limits.
I'll make it worth your while.
I'm not risking my life in jail to see some ruins.
Oh!
Welcome. You lucky traveler
Az ott bent.
have arrived at the illustrious Emporium, private collection of Cannelier Tivan, the premier exhibit of wonders in the galaxy. Most would hoard these treasures, but not Mr. Tivan. He is so generous. He wishes to share them with the common people. Would you like to take with a unique souvenir?
I'd love a tour. Oh, I have this. Think I get in for free, right?
Oh my! You must be a very important person. Mr. Tivan does not give these out very often. Please enjoy the Emporium.
Commemorate your visit with a unique souvenir.
Ingyen.
Welcome to the Emporium.
Kellett fizetni.
What is this place?
You have stumbled into the wonderful Emporium's gift shop. Would you like to purchase a souvenir? We have some very unique items.
Maybe. What kind of things do you sell?
Replicas of very rare items. Figures and effigies from lost civilizations. Objet d'art, in other words.
Adnak másolatokat.
Figures. Like
Ritka
dolls?
cuccokból.
There's a member of my crew, a woman, who might like that kind of thing.
A boorish person might call them dolls. But that is neither here nor there. Tell me more about this person.
She, also likes swords.
Oh, not what does she like. What is she like?
Oh, distant and tough. But I think maybe there might be some squishy bits in her somewhere.
Ah, I believe I have the perfect item. What do you think? Would you like to make a purchase?
It's just the right kind of creepy. She should love it.
A magnificent choice. I presume you will forgo the silk gift wrap.
Yeah, this is fine as is.
Very well. Enjoy your purchase. Good day. Enjoy the wonders of the Emporium.
Kinda neat. Oh, cool. I don't get it. No way! How'd they get that? Fancy. Dude, no way!
Hoppa.
That's not good.
Azt elvitték.
Huh, interesting. No way! How'd they get that? Dude, no way! Fancy. I don't get it. Oh, cool.
Ez bizonyára játszósabbak a
Kinda neat.
képregény világába.
Kinda neat.
Azok jobban tudják
interesting.
vezetni, azt hiszem.
Dude, no way!
Ó, ez egy béka.
Oh, cool. No way! How'd they get that?
Már ott voltunk.
Nice jacket.
Igen. Onnan jöttünk errefelé. Arra lefele. Ott is voltunk, és az meg ugyanoda visz. Igen. Pénzeket azt totál elszartuk. Ki lesz szakadva mindenki. Tuti. De már csak túléljük valahogy. Na nézd, van mit csinált jövőre. Oh.
Drax, bud.
Jó reggelt, Drax.
You believe that this is the edge of the universe, Peter Quill?
Well, yeah, because it is. You ever think what would happen if you just flew right through it?
I do not know. I lack the appropriate appendages for flight.
No, I mean, like, say you're standing at the edge of a cliff, right? Do you ever just get the sudden urge to jump?
That would be foolhardy.
Well, yeah, that's why you don't actually do it, but Harvey still wants to.
No one should die without meaning, Peter Quill. My wife, Hovat, and my daughter, Camaria, they died without meaning.
I think I know what you mean, man. My mom won the Shatara game. She also died for no reason. They just shot her. But at least she's in a better place now. Right?
In Catathian religion, we believe that in order to reach Untaf, one must lead a life filled with purpose. Failure to do so results in banishment to Sarduth. Our families have been cast out of paradise, Peter Quill, and into nothing.
Whoa, wait. Wherever my mom is, it's not out there, okay? She was a good person.
How do you know?
Because I just know, all right? If she's anywhere, it's in heaven. She doesn't just deserve to stop being.
If you do not mind, Peter Quill, I would like to be left alone now.
Oh, yeah. Sure, man, no problem. I'll catch you back at the ship.
Fogsa arra tovább. Milyen ügyesen cserpészek egyébként, én érzelmes.
I hope Cosmo's in the office.
Bridge closed. Go away.
Doesn't look closed.
Sisu. Nowhere security. Superficial. Go other way. Alley.
I really need to see Cosmo.
Cosmo not in tower. He out there, Star-Lord, in alley.
Wait, how did you know my name?
Go, or end up in Cosmo prison. You choose.
Oda nem mehetünk be, jó. Pont elkezdődött volna. Ez mi volt? Valami elmasztott csöveket.
Cosmo! You in here? Cosmo! Sure, not weird at all. Cosmo is definitely somewhere in this maze of rotting brain matter.
Ez bezárult. Menjünk el itt. Tudja mi között.
Okay, just gotta find Cosmo. Then I can deal with the team, if I can find them. something out there. But I won't tell you what it is. Because I think being distant makes me mysterious. Cosmo? That you? Oh, I hate mazes. Especially stinking brain mazes. Okay, dude. Deep breath. Deep breath. Who's there? Look at you, flarkin' Huey. Bet you end up inside one of them processing machines. Flark! That's sort of a heart attack. Cosmo! Cosmo!
Hova fogunk itt kiukadni? Ez egy nagy darab fickó.
Look at what we got here.
Watch it, Star-Lord.
And what's a filthy scut-stained Terran doing out here, Rawson?
Hiding's what I think, Garrick.
Terrans always be hiding.
'Cause everybody knows Terrans are scrawny.
And good for eating.
If you're into that.
We might be into that. Except for the bounty.
Hey, guys! Wouldn't happen to know where Cosmo's office is, would you? I get the distinct feeling that you're looking for someone of the Earth persuasion. I get it, man. I get it. Us Earthers, we all look the same. It's not like you guys who very clearly look different.
Get to the point, Terran.
The point is I can help you find who you're actually looking for.
Terrans do all look the same.
Except this Terran's got a word on his back. Just like the bounty says.
What's that word on your back say?
I heart nowhere?
Or maybe it says Star-Lord. Either way. Get him!
Oh. Miért a show?
We've been hired to clobber some Terran with words on his jacket.
Lots of people have jackets.
Yeah, but you're the one the lady wanted. So hurry up and die.
Wait. Did Lady Ace want him alive? Dead.
Lady H, whatever Lady Hellbender's paying you, I'll double it.
No dice! You don't cross Lady H!
Ez így nem lesz jó. Fenap.
We've been hired to clobber some Terran with words on his jacket.
Lots of people have jackets.
Yeah, but you're the one the lady wanted. So hurry up and die. Wait, did Lady H want him alive? Dead.
Lady H, whatever Lady Hellbender's paying you, I'll double it.
No dice. You don't cross Lady H.
Triple. I'll triple it.
Yeah, now, Rawson.
Anybody think to bring refreshments?
Lady H said you feel pain.
Would it help if I said I was sorry?
You shouldn't have messed with Lady H.
Okay. Yeah, time out. Woo! Heart is pumping. Guys, it's very clear that we're evenly matched.
Ha! No, we ain't. We're completely invincible.
Oh, well, that sucks, but we're all professionals here, right? Right? Maybe we can work something out.
Peter! Shoot now! We need to keep them separated!
Ja. Páncél nélkül már nem áll
Draw
menő.
them apart before shooting, Peter!
Aha. Ezt nyomták.
Draw them apart before shooting, Peter! Get clear! That armor comes out whenever they're close! Keep them distracted, Peter!
Just make sure they don't crush me! Nice of you to show up, Gamora! Where'd she come from?
They're getting ready! He's off his game! Let's knock him down! Head on a swivel!
Now this is almost a fair fight!
Gotta swat 2 flies instead of 1.
Do your thing, Gamora!
Dodge this! We need to split them up!
Okay, yeah, correct. Emberi megszabadulni.
This destruction is just what I needed! This is gonna crunch your face! Now is our opportunity!
I'm ready! Just find me an opening!
Beware!
Let's see that sword! Now you two are in for it!
It is a fine day, Peter Quill!
Ah! Igen.
I shall break Peter Quill! Keep drawing their attention!
slicing one is getting annoying.
Ajaj! Nyomtuk valami fantasztikusat. Igen, néha, ahogy befogja, nem mindig úgy fogja, nem azt fogja, de nem baj. Menjünk a fegyvereinkért. Ja, én nyomom. Vissza. Érjük el.
Come on. It's gonna be sick. It's about these zombies that invade Earth, and then it's up to these kids that have to blow them away.
Of course you would remember that. And then I ask you if you packed your lunch and you give me a blank stare.
I'll be careful, Mom. I always am.
Not so fast. Before you go, there's something I want to talk to you about, something I want to give you.
$20?
Don't push it. Think of it as a long overdue gift from your father. It's upstairs on my bed. Go on and get it while I finish up in the kitchen. And we can open it together.
Jó, megint egy kicsit visszavette, ugye, amikor hogy együtt fogjuk kinyitni, megkapjuk a pénzt. És akkor valószínűleg majd tudunk tovább menni, de legközelebb megyünk tovább, gyerekek. Így. Na. Most itt megállunk. Na legyetek jók, sziasztok!